What's up? It has been a long time. So, today is a jam-packed day of replacing, working, and all that. And the biggest thing that I need to point out is the fact that I got my wagon back. I'll go through that story in a little bit, but right now, what I'm gonna do is I don't know how to do that. I'm going to make a quick video on how to change the taillights on a Z3 because I literally just looked them up on YouTube and there is no video. There's only videos on replacing the bulbs. I've got the Euro taillights for the Z3. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Euro taillights are a solid red and a solid clear. Everything else is essentially the same. So I'm gonna go show you what the other ones look like on the car. So these are what the American market lights look like. These are the Euro tails. I didn't really want full clears for this car because I didn't think it was gonna look very good. Considering one, I'm not stancing this. It was stanced for a little while. I'll probably throw a clip in right here of it being stanced. But this is supposed to be my track car. That is why I got this thing back. And it took me a very, very long time to find this car and get it back from the guy. So it is also like 40 degrees outside. So there's a spider web in the wagon, but it is like 40 degrees. It is now winter time. So everything's cold. Everything sucks in the morning to work on. But that's why I'm only doing taillights right now because I don't see how I can hurt myself. And I feel like I just jinxed myself. So not only do I have taillights for the Z3, I have a water pump and thermostat with the housing for the wagon because somehow in the other ownership after I got rid of it, they got the thermostat stuck open. And I mean, usually when you're in there doing the thermostat, you might as well do the water pump. I might hold off on the water pump because I literally did it 10,000 miles ago, but the thermostat is stuck open. And especially in the winter time, when it's cold like this, that means your car doesn't really warm up. It stays cold. So that means you don't have a heater, you don't have defrost. So I'm relying on my three-way heated seats and the heated steering wheel to keep me warm, but obviously that doesn't do a very good job. After that, I have full solid mounts because he also somehow blew all of the mounts in that car. It is an automatic wagon. What are you doing to blow transmission mounts and motor mounts? But after that, also, I got another koozie. Fucking sick. Shout out to Condor. They make the best parts, in my personal opinion, for these cars. Because, I mean, I'm running these mounts. I ran these mounts in my E39 sedan, my drift car. I ran them in my Z3. They're in the Z3 right now. And I'm about to run them in the wagon. Sure, I mean, they should offer some polyurethanes for E39 specific. But, I mean, the knowingness that motor isn't going to just hop out of the hood, I don't care. And last and foremost, in this box, we have axles for the Z3 because, like I said, if you saw in the last clip of it being, they were binding a lot. So, I need new axles if I want to go fast and, not destroy something. So let's just grab the tools. I did do some work to the truck, and I am going to do some work to the truck today. My rear bumper was loose and it kind of got bent up a little bit. So I'm going to try to see if I can straighten that out and put it back on. But considering I haven't posted on YouTube, you probably haven't seen the refresh I did on the truck. So let me show you the refresh real quick. So I did factory style headlights, but they're full clear. I think it really pronounces the front end of this truck a lot better than the halos. I feel like the halos were a little corny at this point. And these are also full LEDs. So that's LED, that's LED, this is LED. This is an empty socket that I'm going to use for strobes when I finish the whole refresh. I do want to get some chromes. I'm thinking about lightning stocks. And these are very not good looking at the moment. But I'm sending these taillights off to get these red caps taken out so that they're full clear. I'm also going to get a third brake light that is tinted, so it's black, so it'll kind of merge in with all this, so you can't really, you know, see it's there. It would look just like that. And obviously, I need a new hatch. So this happened because I got a new subwoofer. I have the Kicker Solo X with a 6,000 watt Hyphonics Brutus, and it bumps and it broke my back window. My back half is dented, so this thing it needs a lot of love. But back to this car, let's get started on these taillights. And I want to scoot your shit out of the way. And obviously this is where your bulbs are gonna be, and they're held in by this little, you know. Oh my god, the freaking hands are so cold. So now that's out. And it appears that we have this little guy. That's a stud, and this little guy. Is that it? Is that it? I think that's it. Check this out. Oh yeah. So let's see. 8 maybe? Let's try 8. Oh yeah, we're chilling. Oh, that's nice. When you listen to them, you know, they don't get all loosey-goosey and stuff. They just thread right out. And these are ratcheting wrenches. So you just give her a good... And she's loose. Oh, my fingers. God damn it. Now my question is if there's going to be like grounds on the back side of these, because like I said, there's no video on how to take these out, which if it's just 2 little screws, I don't see why someone would just be like, you know, take these out. You know, just some persuasion here. Let's give her some, just persuade her a little bit. She does not want to be persuaded. This child here. Oh, she does want to be persuaded. We just need a little bit more persuasion. That's it. Quick comparison of the two. Yeah, this one definitely looks ugly. Let's put this on the car. So there's another problem with there not being any, you know, videos out there for this type of stuff, and that is this like bulb holder housing thing. I don't know what it's for. I mean, unless it's just to replace one of these, maybe, if it was to be bad, which is sick. Thanks for including that. But now you got me thinking that I have to wire this up to use that. We're just gonna put that there and put this in. Okay, got these 2 tightened up. Now you should be able to pull back the carpet a little bit. I want to shove this in there. Give her a nice poke. Now the carpet always gets in the goddamn way when you try to put this thing back on. It's kind of a hassle. So I usually tend to have this carpet out when I do it, and it's also easy with 2 hands because you could hold the carpet back like this. But Yeah, so just hold the carpet back like this. You're gonna want to put that in, make sure it goes into all the bulb holes that it needs to, and then you're gonna tighten up the center little lock thing. Well, I mean, once that's on, I could tighten that up. I kind of need both my hands right now, so give me 1 sec. Okay, so like I said, move the carpet out of the way, then you put on your little nut if you can, and you tighten her up. Make sure everything's in nice. Make sure that's snug because that's what holds all this on. Okay, that's nice and snug. Push your carpet back, and boom, there's one European taillight. That looks so much better than that. Hell yeah. Let's get started on this one. So it's literally gonna be the same exact thing on this side. You take off the center bolt, pull off your lens housing, 2/8, and you just pull it out. So I'll be back when I get this one in. Hopefully that was enough information for you guys to do it. But let me get the other one in. Let's get some pictures, some B-roll, and all that. All right, the lights are in. They do work. I checked them. That looks so much better. I mean, to some people, they might just be like, that looks the exact same. And because I've owned this car for so long, and I'm such an enthusiast on these sorts of things, this looks 10 times better. This is the perfect medium between keeping the factory look and having clears. So this is sick. So I'm gonna clean up my mess, and I think I'm gonna end at least this video here. I could do this in a separate video, but I just want to get this done because, like I said, I don't have a heater, so it really sucks. I just want to get this done, so I may or may not film it, but at least I got one thing filmed. This car is getting a lot of changes done. Thank you for tuning into this video. Say hi, Miss Kitty. And actually, before I leave, let's go into what happened with the wagon and how I got it back. So the wagon, some of you know I traded the wagon. What the fuck do people, I'm pointing at it. I traded the wagon for the red car, and the Z3 had a plethora of problems. I mean, the wagon wasn't without its problems too, but after we had fixed everything in the Z3 and took it, Santa Cruz, a few other places, we collectively as like a friend group kind of missed the wagon, and I especially missed the wagon because, it was just like the car. It was lowered when I had it. It had a heated steering wheel, heated seats. Everyone could get in it. There was no subs in the back yet, so you could just lay the seats down, have everybody inside of it. And we did some stupid, crazy shit with this car. So I talked to the guy who I got the red car from, and he said he didn't have it anymore. He had said that he traded it for a turbo E30, and that guy he had no contact with. That guy was long gone. So, it was really hard. I ended up finding the Facebook of the guy who owned it, and I texted him numerous times, and he just would not give me the time of day. He wouldn't read anything. So, that was the second time I was like, I'm not getting this car back. And I'd say maybe it was a month ago, the guy who I got the red car from sends me a Facebook listing, and he goes, hey man, I think this is a car. And I go through the pictures, and sure as shit, it is my wagon. The wagon now has 233,000 miles, and it is the factory motor, factory trans. It is automatic. I sold it at like 222, so it has gone 10,000 miles, not in my ownership, but I hit up the guy. He wanted $2,500 for it, and he didn't know half of the things that were wrong with this car. So I had sent him this big paragraph, pictures and everything. I was like, hey man, this is my old car. I really want it back, but $2,500 is steep. It is like a lot of money for this specific car. So we agreed upon a price. We agreed upon $1,200, and I drove to Newman and I picked it up. It is now registered to him, not to me, but it is a registerable car now, whereas with me it wasn't. So there's the story of the wagon. I'm getting out of breath. I need a drink and I need to get started on it. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully the video helped you. Like, subscribe, do all that shit, and have a good one. Thanks.